Welcome to Chimmy's Chitties. As I have promised you in part 1, part 2 is also going to be an absolute visual treat to your eyes. To begin with, this is the information office which is open 7 days a week between 10 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. So if you'd like to know more history or if you'd like to collect some maps, then you can make use of the information office. This is the display board available outside the information office, which will give you an overall idea, and it also has a map and also gives a warning to maintain 2-meter social distancing. And the trail notice says it's a one-way system and there are different color codings for you to just follow. From the car park, we will now take the green road, making our way to the monastic city. For those of you wondering what monastic city means, I've given a very clear explanation in part 1. So if you have missed watching our part 1, please go back and watch our part 1 to have a better idea of this Wicklow Mountains National Park. And also for barbecue lovers, there's no harm. Don't use any fire, but gas is absolutely fine. Wicklow Mountains National Park is just located south of Dublin. It roughly covers 20,000 hectares. Throughout the national park, you will notice lots of wooden benches to rest and to spend time with your family and kids. So this is POULANASS waterfall. You will have to make your way up through this stair, and if you bring in any buggy or stroller, it is not user friendly, and it is also quite steep for the elders to access. Since we had kids with us, we didn't want to go to the start point of the waterfalls, so we only made halfway through. Just from this spot halfway through, you can definitely visually experience and enjoy the beauty of the POULANASS waterfalls, listening to its divine sound. This national park is not just a favorite spot for the locals, but it's also a favorite spot for many tourists traveling from other different countries. I had a divine experience listening to the divine sound of the POULANASS waterfalls. I'm sure you will too. Now we are going to make our way to the Glendalough Upper Lake, and on your way you will notice this warning instructions for a few do's and don'ts, and make sure you follow those instructions. And as we approach the beautiful scenic Glendalough Upper Lake, you will go past dense thick trees. Now, I invite you to join with me to my favorite spot in the entire Wicklow Mountains National Park, and that is undoubtedly the Glendalough Upper Lake. Let's take a trip through the lake. Apart from driving by car to the Wicklow Mountains, you can also make avail of public transport services and private bus hire services. The temperature now is 20 degrees Celsius, making it most suitable for us to enjoy the lake. Usually in Ireland, even if it appears sunny, if you step out, it is mostly either windy or cold. These tiny little birds kept us entertaining. We were so unfortunate not having to capture their beautiful takeoff and landing techniques. Our kids started to have a blast, and we did allow them to play in the water because it's not too deep, it's pretty shallow. And just from the Glendalough Upper Lake, you can still access the POULANASS waterfalls through a different route. So if you wish to use those different color code trail routes, you can, or if you wish to explore, then you are most welcome. One day is not quite enough. Now I'm taking you again to the POULANASS waterfall start point. So just on our way, you can notice small bridges. And as you approach, you will definitely enjoy the music of the running water stream. And for those of you who fancy taking a pilgrim path, you can definitely go through this route to the St. Kevin's Cell. Now if you follow the water stream, it will take you to the start point of the POULANASS waterfalls. So in order to have a better experience, you must come and visit in person. I'm unable to complete all the trail routes, but just to give you guys an idea, I have tried to cover most of the routes and I have given you a complete circle of the Wicklow Mountains National Park. And now we have come to the end of part 2 of the Wicklow Mountains. I hope you all enjoyed Glendalough Upper Lake POULANASS waterfalls, and to see more of these, continue to watch our channel, like, subscribe and share among your families and friends.